Okay, we've got a pretty easy problem here. What we have is a program that's going to ask you to enter an employee ID and the number of policies that employee has sold in the last month. And only when the employee sales exceeds a certain number, they'll be displayed and kind of like, congratulations, you exceeded our expectations sort of thing. And if they don't go over that number with their sales, then they just don't get displayed at all. So what we have with the pseudocode is start, enter the employee ID, and then so you'll have a place for that. Enter the number of policies sold in the last month, place for that. If the sales is greater than 30, the book has something different, so change that accordingly. Then output, their ID and how many sales they had, and way to go. End if, stop. So we're like celebrating their awesome work. The flowchart is pretty simple. Start, input ID, input sales, if sales, and so this is a single alternative decision statement. Only when it's true will something be done about that. There's no else part, so it's just like false and then stop. So let's go back to the code, and you don't have to have this, but we've got two variables, ID and sales, and that's what we're going to ask the user for, the ID and the sales. And so we have this if statement. If sales is greater than 30, output that statement. So let me run this for you and show you how it'll work. Let's see here. Oh, we need to do that. All right, pull this up a bit. And so the ID, I don't know, maybe we've got hundreds of people in the company. 110. Number of policies sold. So let's say I just barely, made that mark. Oh, cool. I'm being recognized for a job well done. But let's say I didn't, maybe I sold 30. It's not greater than that mark. I just made the bare minimum, I guess, or however you want to look at that. And I'm employee number 108. Number of policies sold this month, 30. I don't get recognized. So it's a pretty simple problem. Pseudocode, flowchart. The next one we're going to go over, exercise 4B, I think it is. I'm pretty sure that can get really complicated. I'm going to actually code that up in a way where it's probably what they're asking for, but something like that one is going to be best. It's going to work best when you use an array. So I'll probably have a way to code it out using an array, but I don't think I don't think they're asking for you to do that. And hopefully I'll have it out by tonight. But I'll do it both ways so you can see the better way to do it, and then probably the way they're asking for it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.